Alright, what's going, guys? It's Monday, and because, like I said, usually on the Monday, I report before the market open, so there's not going to be a lot of news. But anyway, let's go to some news today. All right, so let's start with a Chinese stocks again after holiday. So for people who are unaware, it's Chinese New Year. Well, it's still Chinese New Year. It's the seventh day of the Chinese New Year at the moment. But Chinese stocks are gaining after holiday. And okay, what I like the most, U.S. futures hold steady. This is very, very important for me. But anyway, China stocks market rallies as it reopened for its week-long break for Lunar New Year. Let's see. Let's see what's the important part, shall we? Japan dropped by 0.7%, Australia 0.1%, Hong Kong gained and then fell. Hang Seng fell. Okay, how is it not? Okay. Well, anyway, that's not interesting at all. But anyway, this is what I love the most. Okay, like I'm telling you guys right now, man. Like this is why I like this kind of news the most. Just look at this. Okay, Amazon. Other potential suitors explore Peloton deal. Okay, so I talked about this before, and I said it before that Peloton have a very, very good chance of getting bought out, especially with what they have done. Well, with the amount of inventory that they have right now, they have so much in inventory, not enough sales. It's a good brand, don't get me wrong, but people are not buying it. Okay, the demand is too low for what supply that they already have, the supply that they already manufactured, and because of that, I can see Peloton really getting bought out or having going through a standard M&A. But right now, it's not just because it's Peloton being bought out; it's who is buying Peloton out. So right now we have two possible candidates: Amazon and Nike. So of course, if we do get Amazon buying over Peloton, I don't know. I would like to say Peloton can easily be above the $38 to $40 price for the Amazon to grab Peloton at a fair price. Of course, all these are just speculation on my part, and even then, Amazon hasn't really given much details about this possible acquisition. On the Nike part of things, I think that it would be nice if Nike can actually get over Peloton because Peloton do hold Precor, which is a fitness equipment brand. That's basically in all the high-end hotels, gyms. There's global, all around the world actually. And since Peloton hold Precor right now, it would only make sense for Nike to kind of take over Precor if they were to buy over Peloton. And I think that would really help Nike's brand out a little bit more. Of course, Nike's brand isn't really on the side of fitness. Honestly, personally, I think Nike is more on the side of fashion than fitness because be it Nike, be it Adidas, be it New Balance, all of them, they kind of do shoes, they kind of do shirts, they kind of do shorts, they do like fitness equipment and stuff like that, but they're not in the fitness industry. They're in the business of fashion. Okay, I truly think so, which is why I think that for Nike to really take over Peloton, chances are they're not going to pay a lot for Peloton. I would assume that Amazon will pay more for Peloton. And okay, there's also another thing about why Amazon would probably want to do this from my own point of view. Because Amazon kind of posted quite a bad earnings per se. The only reason why they are still up is because of their good EPS. And that was mostly from Rivian. So without Rivian, they kind of blew the entire thing off. So Rivian basically saved the entire market. I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah, Rivian saved the entire market. So yeah, if Amazon were to acquire Peloton, there is a good chance for Amazon to kind of bring this up for the next quarter and just be like, yo, okay, the reason why we are spending more is because we're expanding to different industries and we're actually getting into a Peloton deal. So if Amazon were to do that, it's going to be interesting as well. But of course, same thing. I'm not going to be super duper hyped about it. I am going to be selling the hype on this. Okay, I'm going to be selling the hype on Peloton going up. Even though I'm going to be doing it for a loss, I'm going to do it because the thing is that if I were to do that, when the people sell the news, when Amazon buy over Peloton, or well, Nike buy over Peloton, or if they do not buy over Peloton, whatever the case might be, there will always be a huge increase in price and then decrease in price immediately after. And that's what I'm kind of basing it off. Right now, because we are only in the rumor phase, so we are kind of in the midpoint here. But the moment it is confirmed, for example, it is confirmed that Amazon is going to buy it at however much money per share, you're going to go up all the way here. And then the moment it has already been done, it will go all the way down again. So clearly, if I still like Peloton after that, I'm going to buy it here, okay? And if I really don't care, I just want to cut my losses at a higher rate, I can sell it here, I can sell it here, I can sell it all the way up here. But of course, it's very hard for you to really sell because there is a good possibility that Amazon just be like, yeah, we're just talking to Peloton about it. Okay, we're just talking to Peloton about it. It might not mean that we want to buy Peloton. We're just looking for various fitness brands. Okay, and if that were to be the case, right now the rumor is over here. It will immediately just go down all the way because there's no reason for you to buy Peloton. Not only is Amazon literally teasing about wanting to buy Peloton and then not buying Peloton, no one else is going to touch Peloton. So if that's the case, it's better for me to kind of like lock in my losses per se at this level and then buy in again if I really wanted to, or I just don't buy in at all. But yeah, that's kind of like my thought around it for this entire deal. But something very interesting by Bloomberg that was also reported that I really did not really take into consideration was this. The stock could see more gains at the New York Open due to high short interest. A 12% short position on its free float could mean short sellers could scramble to cover their position, fueling shares further higher. Okay, so for people who still do not know what short interest is or what a potential short squeeze is, basically this is it. So for example, right now Peloton, well, according to their data, probably from S3s, they are saying that Peloton got 12% of short interest. That means out of the 100%, 12% of the investors are actually against Peloton. Okay, and because when you have 12% against Peloton, what basically happens when here is that they are kind of just shorting Peloton, they're going against Peloton. But the thing is that if they went against Peloton at say $25, and now Peloton is at $29, if I am a short seller, there's a good chance that during market open, I'll be like, you know what, I'm going to cover my shorts. I do not want to have the possibility to even think about how I'm going to fight with Amazon if they were to come and acquire the company. So they are going to buy back into Peloton to cover the shorts. And when that actually happened, well, that's what we call a squeeze in a sense. And when that squeezes, you just kind of bring it higher. So for example, if we open the market at $29, okay, if we open the market at $30, okay, and then short seller A decided, you know what, I got 200,000 shares of Peloton. You know what, I'm gonna buy back all of them. I got shorts in the Peloton shares. I'm gonna buy back 200,000 shares. I don't care what price because I want to close his position ASAP. And because of what he is doing right now, the price is gonna jump to maybe $34 or $35. And then short seller B gonna see $35. He's gonna go even higher. You know what? I'm gonna cover my shots now. Okay, I'm not gonna even waste any more time. He's gonna cover his shot. Short seller C is gonna cover his shot. Short seller D is gonna cover his shot. Every short seller will. Okay, well, not all of them, but like probably there's gonna be some like steel balls, hodlers on their shots, but a lot of them are probably gonna be like, this doesn't make sense for us to really short, so we are just going to buy back into the market so that we can cut our losses, per se. And because of that, when they actually do this, they kind of just, they will cut the losses, but in the process of cutting the losses, they're actually going to bring the price of the company up and up and up. And because of this current position, there is a possibility that we might see a short squeeze, but I highly doubt it for Peloton. But of course, we never know. Peloton could be an AMC. You know, I'm not sure if the apes are looking at this stock, but you know, we never know. And because of that, I think during market open is going to be the most important for us to really see what happens to Peloton. If you do see Peloton going suddenly just dropping all the way, chances are Amazon probably came out with a comment saying that they are not interested in the company. If we do see it continuously going up, there will only be two possibilities, which is either Amazon confirm that they are going to be buying the company, or short sellers are actually covering all their positions, hence creating this sort of mini short squeeze kind of thing. So yeah, quite interesting. I didn't want to check for the Peloton short interest, and apparently it's 12%. So yeah, interesting. Okay. A big tech trade is losing its luster. Fang. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is talking about the earnings. Yeah, they are okay. Gone. Several investors said are days in which the stocks locked a simultaneous ascent and attracted crowds of fans. Some may have even became victims of rising interest rates, changing consumer taste, and stretched valuation. Those that have fallen short of high investors' expectation have paid dearly in the market. For the past 3 years, Facebook parent Meta platform, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Alphabet recorded big simultaneous gains. So far in 2022, all 5 have fallen. All 5 have fallen. Okay, honestly speaking, I'm not going to be talking much about this news because I actually have a video planned for this on Wednesday where I'm going to be talking about the entire FANG and their entire earnings that went behind it. I'm not sure if you guys can see my notes about it. FANG, yeah. But anyway, I'll be doing some. I'll be doing a video on it without doubt. I'll be going through the reason why they are missing, why they beat on estimates and lose money, things of that nature. If you're interested in that, just stay tuned. It will be on Wednesday. I'll be doing the recording for it tomorrow, probably, or later on. I'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Okay, let's see. This one is done. Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping put on united front amid standoff with West. So apparently they went through a oil deal for 30 years. I'm not sure if this is refreshed. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So Putin and Xi Jinping aim Russia-China partnership against US. So this might actually be pretty scary because okay. To be fair, I'm pretty sure we have always feared the whole idea of how US versus China is going to be a thing. And right now, if Putin is going to be added to the mix, there is a good chance that the whole Russia and China versus US might be a thing. And honestly speaking, I do not think that Biden is going to really stand up to the test for this. Like, no disrespect whatsoever, but I really hope that Biden get voted out as soon as they can, and they get someone else who is more capable in that seat as soon as they can. Because I'm not sure if Biden is capable of doing. I mean, I'm not sure if he's capable of doing some sort of like a peace treaty or even going to war with China. But of course, what do I know? Okay, but I'm very, very cautious about it. And I think, especially with the elections coming up, which should be next year, the election should be coming up next year. I think that this would really put Biden on the test. If Biden can get through this, there is a very, very good chance for him to actually get his second term. But if he cannot even solve this issue, I can almost assure you that there won't be a second term of Biden. I can almost assure you. That's how badly Biden has done so far since he has taken the seat. And I don't blame him. It's not easy being the president of the United States. And okay, let's see. I'm pretty sure they have something about the oil deal. I have to do some research on that. I haven't really been doing much work during the weekends. I have been just playing games and talking to some friends. So I'll probably have to get back on track to doing some work again. Let's see. Join military exercises. Okay. Hill Country. Yeah, they're just talking about the pipeline over here. Yeah, they're talking about the natural gas to China. So, yeah, I'm guessing this is what I read about, which is like some sort of like the oil deal. Um, yeah, President Donald Trump trade war against Beijing helped wear away at the foundation of relations, with tension now escalating. Yeah, okay, so I think this is a very, very big debating point. A lot of people probably will say that, like, the reason why we are, well, possibly getting into war with China and Russia is because of what Donald Trump did. I think that's a very, very possible debate, and I can really see the argument there as well. But Donald Trump is not the president anymore, and that's final. So I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how are they going to do it, but I really hope that Biden do not come out and just say, "Hey, man, Donald Trump, Donald Trump was the one that agitated China, so you find him, don't find us," that kind of thing. I'm truly concerned if Biden actually did that, but hey, it's Biden. We don't know. So yeah. Same thing, man. This is so politically driven. I really don't want to talk more about this. So yeah. Let's see. Despite jobs blowout, here's a reason to bet on a less aggressive Fed. Okay, so let's talk about this for a little bit. So for people who don't know what an aggressive Fed or a non-aggressive Fed is, it simply means hawkish or dovish. Hawkish is an aggressive Fed. Dovish is not so aggressive. And when we are talking about an aggressive Federal Reserve, we are talking about more rate hikes. We are talking about 50 basis point instead of 25 basis point increase in the interest rates. These are what we are talking about when we are talking about aggressive Feds. And right now, probably, I'm guessing that this article is going to be talking about how we might be getting not 4 or 5 rate hikes. We might actually just be getting 2. Okay. I'm guessing. I have not really read it either. So let's see. January jobs report was too good in the blowout numbers, especially considering Omicron. Okay, and because of this jobs report, crypto basically just bounced back. After the report came out, crypto went back to 41. Okay, Bitcoin is back to 42.5k. So that's pretty good. Okay, intensified concerns over aggressive monetary policy tightening by investors looking for a reason to believe the Federal Reserve won't be quite as hawkish as feared. Can find one in separate, less buzzy data reported earlier in the past week. Let's see if they are going to be talking about interest rates. Okay, they're just okay. Yeah, the Philip curve did after the unemployment rate fell to half-century low without pulling up wages. They're just bringing up stats. They're not really talking about how the Fed is going to be less aggressive. Okay. Okay, the employment cost index unexpectedly slowed in the fourth quarter from the third. The story here is the same with the other wage gauge. 1% increase is too high for comfort, but the third quarter ECI is what Powell said drove his abrupt pivot. And so it's worth considering that the recent slowdown alongside favorable productivity and ULC data. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think this is fair because Jerome Powell did say that the third quarter ECI was why he suddenly think that we are going to retire the term transitory. Okay, inflation not transitory, that kind of thing. I think it was he said that it was because of the third quarter ECI, but we do not know. And yeah, the ECI index unexpectedly slowed in the fourth quarter again. So afterwards, we got two ECI that slowed significantly in quick succession, and because of that, I think Jerome Powell is saying that, like, oh, okay, you know what, inflation is gonna be worse. But right now, if anything, is on the other spectrum of things, because the ECI is actually starting to gain speed again, and because of that, I'm guessing that's why they are talking about why that's the reason for them to actually bet on a less aggressive Fed. Fair enough, but I don't think the ECI is the only data point for you to actually take into account for a matrix for why we should see a less aggressive Fed. I think with Omicron still not really anywhere near to the end, and we'll definitely wait till the 10th, which is 3 more days, where we actually see CPI data to see if we even have any form of disinflation before we can actually decide to even have a so-called possibility of reasoning to see if the Feds want to be anywhere near less aggressive. But until then, honestly speaking, I don't think that the Feds are going to raise rates 4 or 5 times. I think 3 times is a very, very fair rate. But what I am afraid, on the other hand, is that they might do a 50 basis point increase for one of those rate hikes. And that will be when we actually have a very bad CPI month. I'm not sure if supply chains, which month supply chain is going to get destroyed the hardest. But there will be one of the rate hike that I think will get a 50 basis point increment instead of a 25 basis increment. And that's what I'm more afraid of, rather than whatever this article was talking about. But yeah. Okay, anyway, I think that's about all we have for news today. I think that's all. And yeah, looking at the charts right now. Let's see. Ford is down. Peloton is up clearly. Amazon is up. AMC is up. Palantir is up a little bit. Snapchat is down, which I'm very, very happy about because I did do some covered calls, so I can win on both sides. Robinhood down. SoFi down. Google up. Apple flat. Okay, cool. That's all we have for today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.